Hey, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm happy you guys are talking about this. I was listening to your show the other day with the ladies that got their house or their school raided, and I wanted to ask about vaccines. And so I kind of was on the same thing with the guy before, but when I just had a son, and I said no. They asked me if they can give him the is it the hepatitis B or hepatitis C shot?
Mm-hmm.
And is that also, I mean, are we talking like all vaccines right now are pretty much on the no?
Well, let me stop you. She's a medical doctor, but I'll give you the facts. They want to give this deadly hepatitis shot to newborn babies when you only get it from intravenous drug use or promiscuous sex, and it's one of the most dangerous vaccines they admit, and this is the one they want to shoot your baby up with. Doctor?
I totally agree with you. As a matter of fact, through research of a guest that was on my show, he actually spent a whole day trying to find out why did they start this insanity with a hepatitis B, and it turns out the reason was that they're taking blood for transfusion from China, from Chinese prisoners that they know is contaminated with hepatitis B. So rather than stopping that blood from coming over to this country, they're starting to give the hepatitis B vaccine.
No. That's what they admit, because Factor 8 and Bayer ship it all out, and others. And yes. Baxter, they say, even in the literature, that we have to give everybody this because we're contaminating them.
Yes, but the point is, in fact, all vaccines are bad. Please look at the documents on my website. And as long as one of you mentioned the schools, I want to just also mention, Alex, I'm sure you're aware of this, that one of the plans, whenever this breaks, they're going to lock down the schools.
Oh, no, they've said that. That's public.
Yes. And
they're going to have pastors there going, we took your children, it's of the Lord, and if you don't stand down, the preacher will go,
yes.
And the SWAT teams open fire. And that's on the news, that's confirmed.
And if this is not a time to start homeschooling, I don't know what is. Because just imagine, folks, that all of a sudden you get a notification that whatever false flag event occurred and your school has been locked down and they've shipped your child off somewhere and you can't...
Oh, no, we have video of FEMA drills where they bust the kids away and don't even tell the parents about it.
So that's my whole point.
It's just unbelievably disgusting. Does that answer your question, Joe?
Well, another thing, when they did want to do that, I right away, I thought of my buddy Alex Jones, and I want to thank you for everything you do and all the information I get from all of you. But, I just said no right away. I got that little cross-eyed from the doctor. I got the vibe in the room. My wife looked at me and basically said, I trust whatever you say. And I just said no. And, another thing that I noticed, and they did this without any permission at all, and they say it's for your safety, but they clipped a little chip onto his umbilical cord. And what if I caught wind that, they don't like that I don't want to give my son this vaccine, and now all of a sudden I catch wind that CPS is on the way.
No. That's what it's for. No, that's what you're a prisoner. Look, they're saying Americans can't have gardens now, that we need police inspections because we're probably drug dealers. It's total tyranny. Thanks for the call. Dr. Carley, we're going to come back in a moment with the final segment. Go to Stan, Simon, and Sam, and a few others. Okay, I'm going to put you on hold, all right?
Okay.
This is unbelievable. I just want to remind people the Obama deception is now out at prisonplanet.tv. And when you know all this serious stuff, how silly is it they're worshiping Obama and think he's a good guy? He works for the government and the globalists and the eugenicists that are carrying this out. There was a revolution against tyranny. People were waking up. So they put this guy out there to sell the public on being suckered. I know all this sounds crazy. It's true. And I just can't believe such psychos are in control. But look at Hitler, look at Stalin, look at Mao, look at the Babylonians, the Romans, the Aztecs. This is what elites do. They're crazy. They want control. They're control freaks. So please get the Obama Deception on DVD at Infowars.com or see it right now at PrisonPlanet.tv. Also, some of our sponsors that make this show possible, eFoodsDirect.com. That's www. The people will take advantage of that. We're going to come back in the final segment and get into a few phone calls here at the end, but it just totally blows me away when we're talking about this and dealing with all this. And people calling me and saying, Alex, you have so much courage, you're so great. What does it matter? Everybody's got horrible allergies. The cancer rates are exploding. Used to be very rare to see a kid die of cancer. Now it's everywhere. They're building FEMA camps. They're putting troops into all the major police departments and admitting it, and troops on the streets and spying on everybody and corruption and getting ready for World War III and all this evil. And they got this Obama with youth brigades and all these gun ban bills introduced. And And they're demonizing Ron Paul, saying his supporters are terrorists, and secret government documents we now have up on Infowars.com. I mean, it's just, we got to fight these people. It's all we can do. Come on. This is a action alert, battle stations, Infowars. Up on prisonplanet.com right now, a story by Paul Watson. Ron Paul, culprits of financial collapse, should be arrested. Not treated as saviors and given more power to fix the problem they created. Ron Paul's very popular. He's become very mainstream now. He's got bills to abolish the Federal Reserve, bills to audit the Federal Reserve in. They have a good chance of passing if we believe and get behind it. But bottom line, we need to learn to address the criminals and that they need to be arrested. Please help this story go viral. It's up at prisonplanet.com right now. Ron Paul, culprits of financial collapse, should be arrested. And for all people that are jealous of me in the Patriot movement, you can just change the name. Just put the article out, please, with his quotes. You can put your name on it and say you interviewed him. I don't care. I just want to beat the bankers, okay? I want to expose the people because they're the eugenicists. They're the ones funding all of this. So please get it out. It's up there right now. And please don't ignore the secret police thing about Ron Paul supporters being terrorists because we broke it. It needs to get out there. You can change the name and say you broke it. I don't care. Just get the info out. You can take the scans off my site, say you broke it. I don't care. I'll say you broke it for the hundreds of you out there. Just please, let's work together here. We got to defeat the New World Order. Let's take a few final calls for Dr. Carley here. Let's talk to Stan in Missouri. Stan, you're on the air. Welcome.
Hello, Alex and Dr. Carley. I don't think the American people are going to go along with these forced flu vaccinations. Dr. Carley is more an expert than I am on the subject, but if you knew what they put in that smallpox vaccine when they manufactured it, Alex, years ago, it'd make your hair curl. I had a copy of that, and I do believe that they manufactured that with horsehair and pus and just all kinds of...
No, they did. That's where it comes from. It comes from cow pus, sir. Cow pus. Dr. Carley, correct?
Yes. Yes, and let me just say, there's actually a book that was written almost a century ago that you can download off my website entitled Of Horrors of Vaccination Exposed and Illustrated that explains everything about the smallpox vaccine and the horrors that it wreaked at that time, so they know exactly what they're doing.